especially you super rich, top elite, man. You Rothschilds and you Rockefellers and all you top banking families, man. We gonna be on your ass 24/6.
Hey, it would be mercy for them to be killed. That's why they're not gonna get killed. They gotta go first day.
Yeah, man.
Bury bodies and
Hey,
all that shit.
and time is not going to be according to this time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right? There ain't going to be 60 minutes on the 1 hour.
There ain't gonna be no
we rule.
30-minute, you get 2 15s and a 30-minute lunch. None of that shit, man.
Yeah, and the spiritual power Israel gonna have, we just, snatch your spirit back, after we kill you, snatch your spirit back and put it back in you, man.
Hey, for Israel shall come down having great wrath because you know that he have all the time. You're gonna have all the time to get off foot in your ass. All the tribes.
1,000 years.
We're gonna fuck you up, man. And guess what? The Lord's gonna take away that, because right now, we in these fleshly bodies. So Jake get weak.
Right.
But the spirit that we're gonna be in is gonna be totally different. Because we're gonna remember everything that you've done. The Lord gonna put a cold spirit on us. We ain't gonna have no compassion for you. You don't have compassion for us? None.
Hey, Columbus said he could have put a sword down.
Yeah.
So, hey, we're going to do the same unto you, man.
Reward her double as she has rewarded thee.
Yeah. I gotta preach. Isaiah 33:1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled, and dealt treacherously, and thou dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee.
They're going to deal treacherously right back with you. And that's justice. Going back to what we were talking about just earlier. It's righteous recompense, man. When the Lord said, love your enemies, he wasn't talking about no damn devil. Right. He's talking about among your people, man. That's the commandment in our law. Right. That's how we're supposed to be amongst each other. Don't bear grudges against each other, man. But with Esau, he's an outsider. He's our mortal enemy.
It's profane. Outside the temple.
So that don't apply to his ass, man. Even was it? I don't know if it was either Solomon or David. I think it was King David. He said we shall. He basically called for to see the desire of his. Basically, he wants to see the desire of his heart against his enemies. I think it's in Psalms. He wants to see his heart's desire upon his enemies. Yeah. And he ain't wrong, and that's not wrong. This motherfucker trying to wipe us out, man, with a damn needle. He wants to put that juice in your children. Now they're aiming for ages 5 to 11. So now they opening up these schools just so that they can say that, there's another pandemic among the children.
Yeah, they shut a school down in Florida, and they said that I think 9 teachers died somewhere. I read. Yeah. They probably took the juice, but teachers are old and shit. They probably had some other ailments going on, and they gonna blame it on the
Messiah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they ain't telling you that a lot of children are developing heart conditions after taking the juice. Heart inflammation, they get tremors, Fuck, hey, man. So, you think we gonna let up on this devil, man? Who was on reading?
Ezekiel 35, and I'm going to start at 1 and read down. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of Man, set their face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it.
Yep, that's so much devils, man. All right? Mount Seir, which Seir means hairy. Sha'ar. Go ahead.
And say unto it, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
Yep, though you shall rebuild the desolate places, the Lord said He's gonna whatever you build, He's gonna throw it down. Go ahead.
Because thou hast a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end.
That word perpetual, never ending. You know, undying hatred. So this devil could slaughter a million Jakes. They're not satisfied. They're like, shit, can we get 2 million? What can we do to them next? They're always going to hate you. It's built in them to hate you anyway. That's what Jake don't understand.
Genesis 3 and 14, and the Lord Yahweh said unto the serpent, Because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all the cattle, and above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly thou shalt go, and dust shalt thou eat up all the days of thy life, and I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel.
Enmity is a hostility, hatred. And all throughout the scriptures, Esau never ceased on a moment to take advantage of trying to do harm against Israel.
Okay.
So, don't you think if all Jake understood that would actually help them with the situation right now, and not trusting this motherfucker, man? They wouldn't be lining up to get that damn shit, man. I'm not gonna go to the enemy that hates my existence for help. He's not trying to help me.
When has he helped you? Like I always say, name one good thing that the so-called white man has done in his whole existence. You can't. Because whatever he's doing, whatever you think is good, is really bad. It's built in him to do wickedness. Man, and he does it to his own people, but really our people the most.
Go ahead,
Ezekiel 35 and 5, because thou hast a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it that had passed out, and him that returneth.
So since you haven't hated blood, that blood don't pursue you. And it really is nothing for Esau to spill your blood. He's a mass murderer. I mean, come on. Cain, he was the first murderer. Okay? So it's naturally in him to destroy. The thief cometh not before to steal and to kill and destroy. Okay? These motherfuckers, they have a quarter. They have a quarter for the amount of deaths that they're expecting.
Why you always come out with a deadline?
Yeah.
Deadline ain't for to get people do stuff, but it's a secret date for a death quote.
Yeah. Them niggas, Bill Gates, he slipped up and basically said that he's expecting 10 million people a year Basically with the damn potion. He slipped up and said that. He expected 10 million a year. So
that's doable.
Yeah.
That's doable.
Yeah.
I had a pretty book. You still reading? Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is it?
Just like the damn devil being revealed in front of our face. It's them perpetuating all the bullshit, all the death. As the scripture said he would. It's him perpetuating, so who else could it be? We don't see the Arabs, we don't see the Asians, we don't see anybody else perpetuating that type of mass death and destruction on the planet.
Or even has that much control.
Has that much control to push an agenda like that on that scale.
I got something.
Psalms chapter 137 and verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem. You said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof.
And that's going back to what happened in ancient Babylon, the Neo-Babylonian Empire. When the Lord raised up Nebuchadnezzar and sent the Babylonian army to come down and conquer us. Because the Most High, built them up to where even Jacob in Jerusalem tried to link up with the Egyptians and the Assyrians to fight against them, and nobody won them. Babylon came with their force and took everybody down. Well, Esau, he used that, he seized upon that opportunity to basically join league with the Babylonians to help take us down. And when they came in and they sacked the temple, Esau was capturing Israelites that were escaping. Here it is. I caught a couple of them, they ran this way.
They hiding over here.
And they was basically saying, raise it. They wanted the Babylonians to take us down. Because Esau always had an undying hatred for us. Go ahead.
O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed.
Hey, Esau is referred to as the daughter of Babylon. When you look up into that word daughter, it actually goes into the personification. The personification of Babylon. Because when you think about it, ancient Babylon, some of the traits and characteristics of Nebuchadnezzar, one of them was that he was lofty, he was proud.
Yeah.
Well, Esau, he's lofty and proud. When you read Isaiah the 14th chapter, and it says that I will ascend into the heaven, I will be like the Most High.
Yeah.
He was referring to the king of Babylon, which at that time was Nebuchadnezzar. But we know that this is referring to Esau because he's the current ruler of modern Babylon. And you see that he's trying to, what does he do? He goes into outer space. He's trying to set his nest up there.
Yep.
He has a space force. Trying to live up there. They're doing trips. Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos.
What's that guy that did his own version? Brunson.
Yeah.
Him also.
Yep.
He trying to go up there.
They just puppets. They puppets for the elite. People think Elon Musk is so smart. He bought Tesla from two other guys. So he ain't that smart.
Yeah, he just had the money to do so.
Exactly. But these dumb niggas think that, come on, man.
They're bringing him around to think, like, his name ain't Nikola Tesla.
Right.
That was the genius. The genius part of Elon Musk is taking that genius's name and using his money to forward the other people that are that smart to forward the thoughts and the plans and the ideas that Nikola Tesla was doing.
God, he not in the lab creating shit, man.
Nah.
He's not brainstorming
Got
nothing.
no ideas.
Right.
You see what he got an idea. Tell which one is his. It ain't the car. It ain't the energy system you put on the side of your house.
That's
It's the fucking
the
drone
brain.
robot.
Yeah.
The iRobot shit that he's trying to
Oh,
the
the brain
art-
chip.
And that.
Yeah.
I'm saying that.